The footage is grainy, the lighting dim, but even through the blur of city traffic and neon lights, their faces are unmistakable. Lee Min-ho, Kim Go-eun, together, again, only this time not on set, not at an awards show, and not under the controlled glare of studio lights. This time, they were seen in a private setting, far from the scripted scenes of their K-drama days, far from the flashing cameras of red carpet events. And now, fans everywhere are asking the same question. What's really going on between Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun? Let's break it all down. The sighting happened late Saturday night in the upscale neighborhood of Hanam-dong, Seoul. Known for its quiet luxury and celebrity residence, Hanam-dong rarely makes headlines. It's discreet, private, exactly the kind of place stars go when they want to avoid attention. But that night, someone noticed. A passerby, reportedly on their way home, recognized the tall figure stepping out of a black SUV. A few seconds later, another figure emerged. Smaller, delicate, partially hidden beneath a baseball cap. But the moment they looked up, there was no mistaking it. It was Kim Go-eun, and she was smiling. Lee Min-ho extended a hand as they walked into the quiet entrance of a local fusion restaurant, one known for its by-reservation-only private dining suites, the kind with sliding doors, velvet curtains, and zero chance of paparazzi. But somehow, this moment slipped through. Not a setup, not a PR stunt, a genuine moment, and it didn't take long for fans to piece things together. Just 2 days earlier, both actors had wrapped up brand shoots. On opposite sides of the city, there was no press event, no shared endorsement, no official reason for them to meet. So why now? Why in secret? What followed was a 90-minute meal. That's what insiders have claimed. No staff photos, no social media tags, just quiet conversation, shared dishes, and, according to one anonymous source, a lot of laughter. They left just after 11 p.m. Lee Min-ho exited first, reportedly checking the street before signaling Kim Go-eun to follow. She walked close beside him, and for a moment, just a split second, he placed his hand on the small of her back. Not for balance, not for attention, but as a reflex, protective, familiar. That one gesture is what set the internet ablaze. Because for fans who've followed these two since their 2020 drama, The King, Eternal Monarch, every detail counts. They remember the way he looked at her during script readings, the way she laughed differently around him, the way his eyes softened in interviews whenever her name came up. They remember the bracelet rumors, the matching rings, the coordinated vacation timelines. And now, they have something new to add to the list. A private dinner, unprompted, unscripted, and undeniably intimate. But is it just friendship? Or something more? Let's look closer. Kim Go-eun is known for being fiercely private. She doesn't share glimpses of her personal life, rarely posts anything beyond work or charity events. And yet, in her recent magazine interview, she was asked if she believed in fated love. Her answer? Sometimes you meet someone and things feel peaceful, familiar, as if you've known them before, even when you've just met. That, to me, is fate. The interviewer pressed, was she speaking from experience? She smiled and said, maybe. That interview came out just 1 week before this secret outing. Coincidence? Or quiet confession? Lee Min-ho, on the other hand, has always maintained a polished public image. He's careful with his words, measured with his posts. But in a recent fan meet, when asked what kind of person he values most in his life, he said, someone who grounds me, someone who understands the difference between fame and truth. Fans couldn't help but think of Go-eun, because when the cameras turn off, she doesn't try to shine. She just stays real. And maybe that's what drew him in. Now, some might argue that two actors having dinner means nothing, that friendships exist, that private meals aren't proof of romance. And that's fair. But with Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, it's never just been about one moment. It's the pattern, the silence, and the way their interactions never feel performative. Because even now, neither of their agencies have commented. No denials, No clarifications, just silence. And that silence says a lot. In the entertainment world, rumors are usually denied instantly, especially if untrue. But here, nothing, which makes you wonder, what are they protecting? A friendship? A relationship? Or something still unfolding? Let's not forget, this isn't the first time they've been spotted in a quiet setting. Last year, fans claimed to have seen them together in Jeju Island, days apart, but in identical settings. The same lighthouse backdrop, the same coffee shop in the background, posted separately but eerily close. Back then, people speculated. Now, they're connecting dots. And that brings us to the question everyone's asking. Are Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun dating? The truth? Only they know. But from what we've seen, from the shared glances on stage to the silent dinners off it, it's clear there's something deeper here. Whether it's love or the beginning of it, we may never get the headline. But maybe we don't need it, because sometimes the quietest moments speak the loudest. A touch, a look, a dinner shared in the dark. Those are the moments that stay with you. And for fans of Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, this is one of them. So what happens next? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, whatever is going on between them, it's something they're choosing to protect. And in an industry where privacy is rare, that's saying a lot. To Min-ho and Go-eun, if this moment was just dinner between old friends, we're happy for your bond. If it was more, we're rooting for your happiness. Either way, we see you, and we respect your silence. But for the fans, this dinner wasn't just a meal. It was a whisper, a clue, a soft, delicate moment that gave us hope. Hope that sometimes what we dream of on screen might just find its way into real life. And if that's the case, we'll be here, cheering from the sidelines. If the story stirred something in you, if you smiled at the thought or paused at the possibility, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next chapter might be just around the corner. Until then, keep watching and keep believing.